Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
What's good? Hatton? No, still don't like that, but we're gonna dust off the cobwebs. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a little minute for me. We gotta get back into it. Hey, how's everybody doing? Not the knees. Not gonna let that happen. But just gonna keep our little, know what I mean? But I don't know what I'm saying for. I do feel like I said this the other day in the set that I keep saying the word but a lot, and I just need to move on with my next topic instead of going but you're gonna see how that goes. So I've been doing alright. I don't know, you guys have been worrying. Everybody's been interested in what's going on in my life, but see, there it is. It's going great. I think it's fine. I think I got a bunch of little, you know what I mean, to try to go over with y'all. Try to get. So we're just gonna I guess throw me right into it. I guess not. We'll just go live. I was gonna do like a live check-in, but like life has been like, yeah, it's been fine. And then usually people say fine mean like bad, but like no, it's just been nice, which is kind of interesting. But clockwise that we're going a little while back to the competition. Pretty sure the last time I talked about I hadn't done it yet. This time have done it, and obviously didn't win, but there were a couple good things we could take from it. I did. It was fun. Go in front of a bigger crowd. That's awesome. It was good to get back in Helium. It was fun to be in that space again, and it's cool to chop it up with those guys. But I was doing that set over that story that I've been working on, and I went through it. I didn't say like exactly like how I usually said, but like I added something to way something. I made in a roundabout way. It was good, but yeah, I had it laughing where I felt like they should be laughing. I had like moments where I thought were okay, but then there was also things like in the middle of it, there was like a phone call that somebody's phone went off, and then like I gotta like hear that and then like react to the crowd, and then I gotta like do something that like I didn't let that like fuck me up or what I had going on, so that was kind of nice. But it was interesting because I definitely thought it was around I could have like maybe went farther in, but it's like it's you're talking about comedy competition, you got to bring people. I'm not from there, so it's a little harder for me to get people to want to drive an hour and a half to see some open mic. I get it, but nevertheless, either way, it was good. I felt like it was a good experience. It was fun to get out in front of that many people because it was a decent little crowd. I don't even want to count the numbers, but it was decent crowds, more than like some open micers and a couple people. So that was all I was looking for. But I keep saying that. I did feel like, because I got this written down, I did feel like I could have, like I've been saying, my closer could have been stronger. I felt like it was fine, but like it did feel like a slight shitty dismount. I felt like I could have done better, especially after like parts early in the set had been going so well, and then to just end it like it was kind of just whatever. But I'm gonna keep doing it. It does seem like it'd be hard, and I'll get back into this, but I've like kind of strayed away from the story, and like I was kind of just having fun with these last couple sets, and it does make me like almost want to now go back into that and kind of like dive further in it. But it's hard with those stories because they seem almost like for these 5-minute sets, feel like I should rather be doing like find one topic or one thing and then stretch it for 5 minutes. Because these stories, I'm not gonna lie, they feel like they need a full 15 minutes. They feel like they need the build up. They need the like I feel like I'm rushing through them so fast, which makes my delivery come off wrong because I'm like speeding through it instead of like taking my proper pauses. Not that like my set felt like. Not like it was definitely way more natural than the first time I did the competition. Like it was very less robotic. It was more like this, like how I'm talking to you guys now. Like it was very less. Like I don't know. Like it was very. So that part I felt to this guy. I felt like there was a lot of improvement there. Also stayed within my time. I was cognizant of the light to a certain extent, but at a certain point I was like I vaguely knew where I was at. So I was like I'm just gonna cut off here because I'd rather be short than long because it started decking. Either way. I do feel like the stories could use a little more time to build up. So I like do kind of in these next ones want to push myself to like find one topic and then kind of stretch on it because it is only 5 minutes. I should theoretically, as a comic, be able to take one thing and stretch it for 5 minutes. So I don't know. I think that's the thing I'm gonna kind of work on because I think the past things I was kind of working on were like my stage presence, getting more comfortable, being able to talk, like being okay with almost having nothing on stage. Because I feel like that was my other thing. Is like I felt like if I got on there, I had to have everything like so buttoned up. Because if I didn't, it was like you're gonna bomb and it's gonna feel bad. It's like I don't. It's not that anyone's like afraid of bomb or doesn't want to bomb. It's like you're gonna bomb, but it's like I would like as few of those to happen as possible. So you do what you can, but I do feel like I should be taking one thing, stretching it for longer. And yeah, the competition went fine. I went to immediately after that went to a Sugar Fire open mic. That went fine, and because I did the competition and I had been doing that story for so long, I literally, as I got to Sugar Fire, just looked through my random like joke thoughts I've like written down, like picked a couple of them that I'd done recently, or not done recently, but I had like written down recently. Threw them on there. I was like, I'm just gonna do this and just like relax, have fun, and it was just enjoyable. Go up there and just kind of bullshit. I did kind of fuck around in the beginning because I was like, I kind of shushing people that got a little offended, but it was fine. We worked it out and it made it try to make it okay in the end. But it was a little abrasive at the beginning of my set. I remember that night, but it worked out fine. Everybody's doing okay, but did kind of on the way in, but it was fun. It was a good time, and so it was nice to like have a good set at like an actual club, and then you go to this fucking thing next to a restaurant and just bomb, and it's a good time. Not that I bombed, but that one like low key probably did better than the last time I went to the Sugar Fire because like those are like actually halfway jokes, and the last time I went was just nothing. But here we go again, back with the butt, and I'm trying to keep it in a lot of chronological order for y'all, and I guess myself to just like it's what's been going on in my life because the events after that. But yeah, so now I've become a junkyard person, which is interesting, but didn't think I'd ever get there in my life. But I guess it just comes with working on cars. Because yeah, tell me why some sensors, the front impact sensor on my truck. Let's get nerdy for a second. Went out, and so now I'm looking at this piece of plastic online that is now this big and this big, and $187. And I can tell you who doesn't want to pay $187 for a piece of plastic. Can you take a wild guess who that is? Me, because that thing's tiny, and it's for what? What am I paying $187 for a piece of plastic for? So what we do, we got thugging with it with Junkyard. So went to the Junkyard, learned a couple lessons. First of all, wear pants because my dumb ass wore cargo shorts because it's hot out, but they don't do lawn care back there. I don't know if you guys didn't know that, but shit just grows. So shit's just everywhere, and so that was fun. So now I'm like throwing like door panels down. I'm throwing fucking this random sheet of metal, anything I can just lay over this grass, and then so I can look under this truck. Because yeah, of course this sensor is like under the front crash bar in this pain in the ass spot. All these trucks that had this Junkyard laid on the ground. No tires on, but what's kind of cool because they had a bunch of like different parts. They had like wheels, hubcaps, all different types of shit. Like I was really in my like car nerdy element. It felt kind of cool because it was like, oh my, there was so much like I felt like a lady in a thrift store. It's like there's so much unused shit that could be used for shit. You know what I mean? But I guess that's how it goes. So that was interesting to me because it was cool. And then yeah, tell me why. I got how much of that sensor from Junkyard? $10. Eat my shorts. So I got 3 of them bitches. Because I pulled 2 good ones off the truck, like passenger and driver's side, and then I pulled 1 extra driver just in case it didn't work. Because the driver's side is the one that went on my truck. So they just threw in the other one for me. And bitch, I was like, mine. Because I was like, you're not going to take this back. I already pulled it. It's a pain in the ass to get to. Well, it was nice because, yeah, I came back to the truck, threw that shit in, and it was, got her out the way. And so they got because it was the airbag light that was just pissing me off. I look at it because I still get an evap light. I mean, everybody knows the little 06 1500. It's going to get them, but I keep clearing that one. I don't know what it was because I got the gas cap. All the lines look, I get it. It's kind of shit. So I was like, could be one of them. But like my evap canister looks fine. This is all nerdy shit that no one cares about, but it does. It's just an irritating problem. I keep kicking down the line, but I got the airbag light to come off, so that's been fine. We did blow up the sub though, so That's upsetting. But it was just, I guess I didn't blow it up. The voice coil went out in it, so like it keeps like shorting. So now my amp just won't even like you can't even turn the gain up on it. It throws it into protection mode. So that's truck's been down in the speaker amps. The door speakers and everything are fine. It's just yeah, I know ride around my truck a little weak, so I kind of just listen to pods in the truck now because I'm not really trying to listen to music. I can't be like boom 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 boom. You know what I mean? But you do what you can do. I've been in my car zone recently because we finally got the little wiggle figured out on her car. She had been having this little thing in her steering wheel, or no, it wasn't steering. It was kind of the whole body of the car. It's just as you accelerate, you were having this vibration. And I was trying to. I start with the tires. I was shaking out everything. I tried fucking alignments. It just didn't. It did not matter. It was still having. It ended up being was that which I should have started was that I'm sure someone was like, use the fuck. Yeah, I know. It's the fucking axle coming out the CVT, but. And just fine, pulled it out. It was all fucking wonky donkey. Threw a new axle in there today, and now she's straight as an arrow. So that car should be smooth because I put brakes on that piece of shit. I put tires on that piece of shit. What about all that? Brakes, tires, oil changes, air filters, fucking axles, goddamn battery. Yeah, just more shit. And that was after the accident too, which is like this is all shit. Like they should have. Their insurance should have quoted during the accident. That's a whole separate story, but that's also irritating. Because, yeah, why am I quoting and being able to fix all this shit after the fact shit you guys are supposed to? But it's fine. It's fine. Some people don't know what to look at when cars get in accidents. But, yeah, now we got working cars. Just I'm down. So we're in remission. We're just waiting on the new one in the mail, and then we're going to get swapped in and out. And that's kind of been good, too, because we're knocking on the door the last week of school, so it's kind of crazy because I remember talking about that at the beginning of this and being like, yeah, we're gonna start this thing, see where it goes, and now it's like, oh, I'm done, and like yeah, I should be like I'll get a diploma and like a little thing, and like you're a certified dude who passed this course, and that's sweet, and yeah, now I got tools and shit to get me started off with, and I finally like got the drills and shit that I've been needing, and so like I'm slowly, which is nice, like doing the axle on her car day. Like I got to use all my own tools. Like I use the lift at the shop just to make it easier, but it's like yeah, at all my Milwaukee's, I didn't have to walk around with fucking air hoses. I was just maybe like, and just walk to everything and just snapping on and off. So that part was like we probably popping pits in this, but I need to stretch. So it does. It is interesting because yeah, I've legitimately like actually learned things and like I'm a smarter person for it, which is crazy. It's like if only you would have applied yourself earlier in life, but it's fine. We're applying ourselves now, so I guess it's give and take, right? But yeah, it's cool. It's like I definitely feel like I have a more comprehensive knowledge on the car. I definitely feel more confident. Like I was a little uneasy in like trying to pursue like a full tech career because I didn't feel confident in the jobs I was doing. But now that I've slowly like done more jobs over time, like I've done belts, I've done axles, I've done shocks, struts, brakes, all these like entry level like tech jobs. Obviously valve covers. Ain't like all the like not like I'm not like doing piston rings or anything yet, but and which things like I replace, not replace. But I've taken apart two motors in school, one diesel motor and one gas motor, which like all the way down to the block and then all the way back up, which does give you a very like does help you understand a lot more how the motor works. But it is cool to have like I'm a car guy now, kind of, because it's like weird nerdy knowledge that I know now of like how a car works, but it's nice because it gives me the ability to like fix my wife's car, like help fix my mom's car. It's like I can fix my own car. It's like doesn't cost us an arm and a leg now, like because labor prices be pricey. And don't worry, when I get to it, I'm gonna be charging you. But for the family, it's like yeah, no, buy the part and we'll do it for free. And like especially like things like Rock Auto and like a lot of other websites, like you can find car parts that aren't gonna kill you anymore. And so if you can find somebody that does quality work and you can start getting your car. I'm just putting it on. But you found a mechanic, you can get some work done on the side. Even if you like pull up to a shop and just be like, hey, y'all want some side work, I'm sure one of them will be, let me hit you, because, I don't know, it's not the most professional community. But That's fine. No, school's been interesting. And yeah, no, it's definitely fun. Use my own tools and kind of do my own thing. And I'm kind of looking forward to starting that journey, like doing my own shit. Which, obviously, not doing my own shit. Like, I'd be having to learn from another dude now, but just about different shit. Which, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of, like, stuff now, it's like, I do realize like I'm still gonna want to do more schooling. It's gonna be still need to get my ASC certified so I can be a master tech. We can start making a good wallet. Not that this isn't great, but I don't make no money on this, so I'd like to make the good wallet. So being a master tech would definitely help that, and so it would allow me to like have more income for doing cooler shit on here and all different types of shit. But I don't know. It was just because I was bringing that up to say it's like a lot of people don't want to get into like the EV markets, which is understandable, but I just feel like it's a thing of like it's either you kind of have to or you're gonna get like left behind almost in a sense because in some form it's like they're coming, they're already here, pause, but it's just a thing. And a lot of older guys don't want to deal with them, don't want to learn about it, and so that's why I'm like kind of using that as my like stepping stone to be like, hey, I'm willing to do things that pause that most other guys aren't. What are we doing? But it is because I mean EVs they're just another. It's just another system. You just have to learn what goes to what. It's almost like computer modules. Just figure out which one goes to which one. Kind of run from there. But I think it'll be interesting on like a car journey, see where it goes. And also like yeah, I want to work on my own shit. I want to get a drift car eventually after I get this fucking boat and see where that shit goes. And then also possibly, I kind of almost, I'll talk about that, but been having ideas about this boat because I've got that one, but it's like it's not doing nothing. I got the motor pulled out of it. It's not really selling on Facebook, but I've been selling parts out of it, which is good. But the trailer's so nice. The buddy that came and bought parts of it did give me a decent idea the other day of just kick the boat off it and then throw some steel on this trailer and then throw some boards on it and just make it a decent fucking on a flatbed trailer, which is not a bad idea because, like, I fixed all the wiring. There, it has brand new tires and not wheels on, but the tires aren't brand new. I just put a new stud in it. Like for the most part, like it's a rolling good trailer. It's just got a boat attached to it at the moment, which apparently I found out are not the dog in the shot, which are apparently a pain in the ass to get rid of, but. What can you do? Cause yeah, it didn't really cost me nothing to. I mean, it cost me some tires, but I guess I've technically made that back in parts. But cause yeah, around like November sometime, somebody's looking to get some Christmas money. I'm gonna start shopping around for boats and see if I can snag one off one of these old guys for cheap. No, I got two boats, but technically I want to make one of them into the trailer. But and I got figure out where to store all this shit. I think it'll be okay though. Maybe knock out a fence, little fence thing on the house, and slide that bitch in there. But no, work's been interesting. It's been a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Work's been hot. It's been fucking sweating my dick off, but has felt worth it because been working my ass off, and I think if we're lucky, something good will come from it. But who knows how that's gonna go? Where are we at in the list, huh? Junkyard. Da da da. Oh yeah, I just got shit about the last open mic going to. Yeah, KJ is back. Yeah, no KB. Haven't heard too much from her. KJ's not getting run by a different host, which is I guess, but. He's cool. I like the guy. I forget his name. Something Muhammad, or is Muhammad's his first name? I apologize. Very fun comedian. I'll see if I can figure it out the next time. But it was went first. I pulled up. Didn't know if I was gonna get on because I just heard that the mic was still going on. So I was like, oh, let me pop back up there. Popped up there. Said what's up. Say try to get me on the list. Ended up getting me on the list. Dope. And I'm going first. I'm like, all right, cool. It was like a hat, like just entry level starting room, because like they have a comedy show at the like an actual one after it, and so the room like kind of fills up as you go. So it was kind of like entry level as I was going up, and it was fine. I kind of did like I was very like not. I mean, I was very pandery. Like I was doing like young people trying to relate to old people humor. It was a lot of like I feel old now type of stuff, but which is fine. It made me pull like new things, which is I found interesting like throughout the jokes, like because it was almost like me making a stretch, but I probably had like 4 or 5 topics instead of like one, and so I was doing like maybe a minute on each topic, but they were all around like the same thing. But yeah, I was kind of stretching and just having fun with it. I wasn't really getting a huge response or anything from it, but it felt like it was okay set. It was just kind of fun to get back into swinging things, and it was fun to just get like back into that room. I didn't realize like I did kind of miss doing that room because it's very like I feel like it keeps you honest. Like it's a very like if you're funny, we like it and you're funny, but if you're not, you're not. And I like that like purity of it where like I know if I bring something here and it's funny, it'll be funny everywhere. And so that I don't know. I guess I've been missing that. Other than that, the mic went great. I did appreciate that like an audience member pulled me aside and was like, give me a bunch of notes because he's talking about he's seen me a bunch of times there. Not like he was a comic or anything. He just said he's just like a fan of comedy, but just talking to me about my delivery and like how he kind of felt like he felt when I was like talking to the crowd and stuff. So it's kind of fun to get a outside perspective of somebody who's just like not, because a lot of comics like to give you advice, and so like I feel like you have to take it all with like a grain of salt. But it was nice to have like an actual like audience member who doesn't know me, doesn't know like isn't in he's into stand up and out of performing it. So it's just like he's just taking it in solely as aspect of what he's been given. So did make me take some notes from that, and it was a lot of like just kind of get us. It was long winded because you know how old black men be, but essentially it's like get them on your side first almost, and like then try to be funny. It's like get them going with you and then try to be funny. It was kind of me like almost trying to force the funny upon them. If that makes sense. It's like kind of get them rolling with you, and then they'll kind of coast the rest of the way with you. But if you do it like too, it almost like comes off as abrasive, but. Which is fine too. It's like I like doing hard shit. Every once in a while I like a groan, but I think it'll be okay. Other than that, what else happened at KG? Oh yeah, the KG did like a interesting like interview thing afterwards. So I don't really know who or what it was for. So whatever platform that comes on, catch me on that. But yeah, it was cool. The lady she was nice, very cool. I helped her set up her like the kind of the setup she had going on with like all the camera and the mic and stuff because it was looking a little crazy. And I was like, oh, I do this every once in a while. I mean, I could probably frame me up real quick, but yeah, it's just the frame is insane. It was like pointing at the corner. You saw like it started off like here, like okay, so it was just it was a little rough. Very sweet lady, but yeah, so. Did like an interview and it was kind of nice. Just like a lot of comedy questions, asking just like performing at cages, how long I've been doing it, blah 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 blah. And so it's I don't know, it's kind of fun to be in like the rhythm of like answering questions like that. But it did feel very like, and I even told her this, like we have a cool normal conversation before. Like she like clocked into like the View lady voice, and I was like, so when did you? I was like, who the fuck? When did this? But it was fine. Very nice lady, but it did throw me off slightly. That I was like, it felt like I was talking to a whole different person. But I understand maybe it's just like a professionalism thing she was going for. I really couldn't tell you it to be honest with you, but I thought it was fine. Oh yeah, and in the middle of my set, I don't know why it was written down. Fucking fire truck went by, and once again, capitalized on it, which. Doing better is like don't just let the moments pass. You hear the fucking because it happens a lot nowadays. You hear the fucking blender just wah wah in the back. Take a second from your shitty fucking joke and just do like a courtesy for everybody's fucking ears and just be. I'm gonna take a second. We're just gonna comment about this till it's done because I know no one's gonna enjoy what I'm saying while this is going on. So it's just like that. But then there's also things like you should, I guess. Fight through it, but also at the same time, I feel like if you like somebody speaks up or like heckles, you like you gotta put that motherfucker in his place. It's like I don't know if I'm gonna be the one to just keep going with the stories. Like at a certain point, it's like, hey motherfucker, we gotta, you know, it's like I can still see you. It's like we're not that far away, but not that I've gotten that. Which I wish I'd get heckled. It'd be more fun to be mean. I find it harder to be like nice. If that is fucked up. It's like because it is hard to just not. People say that and you want to say something to them, but just it comes off as just like rude, and you're just like, I don't I'm trying to be easy with it. So it's like I try to playful. I'm not trying to be mean, but at the same time, so what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Because like you have to be kind. It's like I can't yell at the lady for running the blender because it's also establishment. People buying drinks. She has to blend things. I'm not mad at her or Kenny. Blend as you must. I'm just saying, as a comic and other comics, say something about the blender. Take a fucking second. Or be like, I give it a minute. It's 5 minutes. We get it every fucking week. Pick a different minute. It'll be okay if you don't say it for that fucking week. I guess I'm just talking to myself at that point. Because, yeah, I was very in this, like, cookie cutter motion of, like, doing the same thing, repeating the same set. And it's like, I don't want to, I almost want to, like, just go up there with nothing. Just big J it, but. Technically, he's not up there with nothing. He's up there with years of stand-up material, but it's also, it's like, isn't that you get the fucking materials just going up there and talking and just letting whatever comes out, because it's like, I got the stories, they're in here, but it's like, let you pull them out. But I've also thought about going up to Kenny and be like, hey, how would you feel if I was just like kind of the audience just like throw topics at me? It's like, it's not haggling, but it's just like, it'd be a little more like interactive of them like, almost like a stand-up. Hello, sir, just break in like the fucking landlord. What, I owe you rent money? God damn. That's what I'm saying. When something happens in the room, you say something about it. Right now I got a dog busting in on me like you the fucking cops. Get away from the camera. Go. No. You dickhole. What are you doing? He's causing havoc. Why are you causing that? Oh, you done with your bone? That's fine. Okay, go play. Go do something. You gonna stare at me all day? Now it just looks like I'm talking to nobody. I swear to God, there's a dog here, but now it just looks like I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I can't even do this with you right now. You got me on edge because you can't sit down. Are you gonna sit down somewhere, or what are you doing? All right, go sit down. Go sit down. Yeah, you. Go sit down. Cannon, you're throwing off the vibe. All right, if you're going to sit with me, then sit down. Okay. Sure. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm going to lay down. Oh, no, we're sitting? I don't care. Sit. You're fucking up my show. What little show there is. Would you just want to make an appearance? You just had to slide through the camera real quick? Okay. Anyways, Kenny's, I would like to do almost like a stand-up on the spot type of thing. To try to like, I don't know, just pull something out and get some, or even like just put like a bucket up front and like throw topics in it and just like have them guess out the bucket or something. Just to like get me out of the mundane of whatever it is, which... I'm gonna write that down. Do a little bucket or like, yeah, even like, cause you could do like I'm gonna figure it out. You could do like sticky notes with. Sorry, just dead air. Nobody likes dead air, but I gotta, cause that's just a whirlwind idea. No one's thought of. But I'm just trying to get something to get me out of the performative aspect of like just telling the same thing over and over again. Cause it's like, okay, if I'm preparing for something, that's great. But it's like, at this point, if I'm not doing, I sound like pretentious and like I got something going on. But if I'm not doing fucking 10, 15 minutes, like I don't really want to sit here and fucking try to do the story. It's like, if I'm going to do the story, it's like, I know it's kind of funny. So it's like, I'm going to just let it be what it is. If I'm going to do these 5-minute sets one time, like, let me just focus on being naturally funny, quote unquote. Let me just focus on just going up there, just being able to be in front of a microphone, just being comfortable, being improvisational. But it just feels like just be you. It's like, it's not that hard to say. It's like, because we all do it, and comics won't be pretentious about it, but just all do it. You sit there and you try to make dickhead jokes all day with all your fucking friends at work, or any of your mom, or whoever. It's like, so don't tell me you're sitting there and not trying. It's fine, but I get it. People get nervous about doing improv, but it is. I just want to throw topics in a bucket and give you my fuckets. All right, now I'm just freestyling shitty bars. And then yeah, after that, I've hit a lot of my topics to be honest with that. Yeah, after this last KJ one, because this is literally last Wednesday that I'm talking about. That one happened with my uh. So I went to Sugar Fry after that one, and that one's been fine. It's been definitely a comic heavy mic, like just dead comics, but it's not that they're dead, but just like it's all comic, and so it's fine, but it's also you are playing the comic, so it's like they have to be like it would have to be some premium premise for them to really like give it out of you, but if not, there's kind of it's a lot of or like it's a lot of that energy. So you take it for what it is. I mean, checking the time, but I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be these. These are my 1v1s. These are a little shorter. It's like I only have so much breath work. Pause. It's like, what do I need breath work for? I don't know. I do miss doing this. I like having people on. I appreciate Chaz coming through the last one, and hopefully either he'll come through the next one or we'll have some more people come on. I don't know. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just hard to link up with people just with everything going on. Just very busy dude. And it's hard to I don't know, not find time for everybody, but it is when it's like I'm going to work, I'm going to school, I'm trying to do comedy, I'm trying to do 8 other things. It's a lot of setup because it's like you also have to do random little shit. Like you're taking care of the house, you're taking care of the dog, you're taking care of whatever. So it's like all these little things kind of compact into you're like, oh my, I haven't had like an hour to myself for I don't know how long, and so when I get an hour to myself like this, we take full opportunity of it. But it is interesting. I just over time, it's like the time I have for free time gets less and less, and so now I'm like even more like if I got it, it's like we got to capitalize on. But it'll ease up a little bit now since I'm done. Like I'll finish school, and then now go back to like a slightly normal hours, and then hopefully we'll get rid of these Saturdays soon, and then I'll be able to just work like an 8 to 5 and then come home, see the wife, have a good time, live a nice little life until this all takes off. But you know what it is. I got it. I don't know what that's got. I gotta. Cause I do like saying vernacular for fun, but there's a certain point where it's like, what am I? Am I gonna be 84 talking about what's up, dog? What's hiding it? And I was like, you might. There's some 84 out there letting it rip right now, but I don't know how thick their pockets are looking. Catch my drift? Might be on a little. I'm just saying the credit score might not. No, I don't. I do it. This is me. You know what you're talking about? You're working about being nicer, and so yeah, I really felt like I had a lot to catch up on, but it was. It was just a lot of comedy stuff, a little bit of life stuff. Most of the comedy stuff, and then that's the other thing. It's like comedy now. He is just fully on. I'm not realizing it, he's just fully laying on the connection of these two chords. Hope this is going through fine. But with comedy, I'm about to be in full fledged drive with it. I'm still not that great, but it's like we're gonna do every Wednesday. Because it was every other Wednesday. Now we're going back to every Wednesday, once a week, fucking 2-3 sets a night. We're just letting them rip, and we're doing it till we're great or something, I guess. I don't know, because it is mostly, it does feel like shooting hoops or something. Like, it's like a verbal, like, exercise that I like going through. Like, it gives me something challenging to do. It gives me, it gives me a pursuit that I feel like is going almost towards something. Because it does feel, like, I love video games and, like, shit like that, but it does feel like you're working towards nothing. And which is kind of sad. It's like, but it's also like I don't want to have to attribute everything to like a monetary value, but it does. It feels like if I'm playing the game, it's like I should be streaming, or if I'm having free time, it's like I should be shooting a podcast, or if I hang this, I should be doing that. And so it's hard to like sit here and be like, it's gonna do nothing for nobody, but it's like you should do nothing for nobody sometimes, but a lot of times I'm like, look at me just doing something, but. Maybe that'll be the note from that video. Figure out something to do. Because I'm not going to lie, I was a lazy motherfucker for a long time. and a lot of that had to do with depression, I'm pretty sure. But I was lazy for a long fucking time, and yeah, something changed. Was like, if you want actual change in your life, you gotta be a hard working motherfucker, which is annoying. You have to do a lot of shit you don't want to do, but once you start like reaping benefits and really getting results and like starting to get like quote unquote successful, it makes the bullshit worth it. So you're almost more willing to like, I will go through twice the amount of bullshit because I know that will give me twice the amount of rewards. So it's interesting complex. I hope you guys take that with you in your daily lives and see what that. Yeah, Ken's taking a fucking nap. So hope y'all don't take no nap because we hard work. But I also hate those. I'm not a take the pills hustle guy. Only drink water. Fucking whatever that Aquafina dude doing the sprints and the whatever. It's not that. It's about effort. It's about giving a fuck. And for a long time, it was cool to not give a fuck. And giving a fuck's a lot cooler than not giving a fuck. Turns out, but I don't even know. I was just like searching for words there, and I had literally zero. But yeah, just give a fuck. It's not that hard. It's not that hard too. Other people around you appreciate it. Just give a fuck. Like I'm the guy giving advice, but to an extent, it's like I tried at least a lot of things, and if you're not great at it, try again. My, a lot of pussies out here. A lot of pussies. Which is fun. We love women. I hope pussies are great. I also love felines, as referred to. But lots of lazy people that don't want to do nothing, don't want to work hard, which is fine. Leaves more money for the rest of us. Not me. All right. That made me want to hang myself. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all. You know, you like, you subscribe, you do all the YouTube shit. Y'all the ones. Appreciate y'all. Till next time. Thank you. Peace.
We in this bitch. Yeah, we in